help the guys up north, all the stuff together, and yeah, you guys can chat to the man. He's quite nice. His name is Jack Jones.
Okay.
Have fun. Yeah. All right.
I'd like to go in myself, and then after which, feel free to come on in. If you have any questions? Is that good?
That's fine. Yep.
All right.
Oh yeah.
It might get loud in there. So.
Oh, do you mind if I listen?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay,
All right.
Hey.
How you doing today? You mind raising your voice just a little bit?
Okay, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. I'm going to go turn on the recording right here. Mind taking your mask off? All right. I'm going to be Captain Ryan Knight, Lane County Sheriff's Office. Call sign 395-495-595. Have you been Mirandized?
Yes.
I'm going to read them one more time, just for the recording. At this time, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do will be used against you in a court of law. Right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you by the state if available. Do you understand your rights as they have been read to you today?
Yes.
With those rights in mind, do you mind speaking with me freely?
Well, yes.
Very good. What's your name?
Jack Jones, Darkstone.
Jack Jones, Darkstone. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Are you a citizen of San Andreas?
Yes.
Okay. What's your state ID?
20197.
20197. And how long have you been operating with Darkstone?
Months.
Months. And who is your direct, who do you report to directly?
My boss.
Whose name is?
Unknown, sir. We just use code names.
Okay. What's his code name?
I think you said it earlier, Delta One. But code names always change.
Okay. So currently he is known by Delta One. Is that correct?
I think in the past.
You think in the
boss is injured at the moment.
I know. I just received word of that. Look, we don't got to make this very long. I understand that this is a rather spontaneous situation. But obviously we need to make sure that things are recorded, not just for record keeping, but also to ensure that the parties that you directly work with understand, from your point of view, the series of events that took place. I want to provide you, if you could, please, what happened today?
I was air support for the maintenance squads. They were doing maintenance on some toads that we just got.
Maintenance squad for the SAM turret. So you're working on them today, I take it?
Yes.
And where was...
we can shoot down these faceless folks.
I understand. And that would be for the future, right?
Yes.
Okay. And how many of these SAM devices were being were out for repairs?
I think there was 2.
2 of them, right? Okay. Is that correct? 2?
one I only saw two.
Sir, your voice is kind of sounds like you might be choking up just a little bit. I understand. Look, Delta 1's gonna be all right.
Okay.
Okay.
So, my throat's a bit hurting since I was burnt all over.
Understood. Look, there was a lot of casualties today. I know what it can feel like.
I think I lost a few of my friends today.
Well, we nearly lost a couple of ours as well. But I ask you again, 2 SAM sites, is that correct?
Yes.
And how many of y'all were doing maintenance on it today?
I think 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
The rest was air support.
Was it air support in the air during maintenance?
There was 2 as air supports.
Understood. And where was this maintenance being done?
In the hangar. The main open hangar.
Over at the military base up in
Yes.
near Polito? Okay.
So
And-
the westernmost hangar that's open.
The westernmost hangar. Okay. On the northern end of the military base, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm very familiar with that. With the ones with the little sand squares that are kind of set up.
Hmm.
Very good. Okay. And then what happened? How long were you doing maintenance before something occurred?
It been about 10 minutes, and then buzzard helicopters started flying in.
Hmm.
First, there was one that went straight to the hangar, and then there was one above us. The one by the hangar started open firing. So 2 of us went in the air to go deal with it, and then when the some sites were stolen, all of us went into the air and followed.
So let's play this back. So about 10 minutes into maintenance, you had buzzards come in, right?
Yes.
Roughly how many buzzards?
2.
2 buzzards. Okay. And what was your initial reaction to this? And by you, I mean, the Darkstone that were present.
We already had 2 in the air. So we sent another 2 in the air after the buzzards, after the other 2 were getting attacked.
Okay. Was Delta 1 present today?
Yes. He was part of the maintenance squad.
Understood. And was anyone in the Marshals, Los Santos Police Department, or Blaine County Sheriff's Office, were they notified about this maintenance today?
I'm unsure. My boss probably mentioned it. Well, I'm unsure.
And if he would have mentioned it, who would that have gone to?
I'm unsure.
I understand.
But when they were talking on ATC, the boss told us to tell over ATC that with Darkstone, and that some toads got stolen.
Okay. Out of general,
Which I did.
yeah, out of general curiosity, because I was present for a good part of that air combat, from the ground, of course. But I can see that there's a lot of military training that y'all have. What for you yourself? What's your background prior to Dark Snow?
I used to be a part of another military.
Yeah, which
and
one?
I got hired into Darkstone for my combats.
I got you. What military was that?
I used to be in Air Force.
U.S. Air Force?
Yes.
All right. And were you ever deployed anywhere?
Yes.
I asked where?
Deployed all over place. Afghanistan and
Okay.
a few other places.
Okay. Okay. Give me just a sec here. All right. And what unit were you a part of?
Squad 4.
Air Squad 4. Okay. In the U.S. Air Force.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. And what kind of fighter jet? Did you fly a fighter jet in the Air Force while deployed in Afghanistan?
Helicopter.
Helicopter. Which one?
It's been.
By the way,
quite a
I'm
few
trying to be
years.
funny. Just hang tight. I'm sorry, say again.
It's been a long time. But similar to the helicopter I was flying.
Okay, understood. All right. Just kind of curious. All right. Oh, you listen. We got to add a little bit of. I can't. All right. And who's your commander in Afghanistan?
I think that's classified.
Well, I mean, it's the Air Force. There's a military lookup website where you can actually look up individuals that were in the Air Force, where they were deployed, who their commander was, etc. I mean, unless you tell me you were like special ops, Green Berets, maybe.
Classified.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Have you ever gone to one of the new drive-ins, like Up and Adam? Have you ever used a veteran card to get discounts?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. What made you when you got attacked by the buzzards today? What do you know who they were?
I'm unsure, but we guessing that it was them faceless fucks.
Okay. And what for you was it like did you have radio communication with the other Darkstone?
Yes.
Did any one of them, did they identify who it was? Or was it kind of speculation?
Speculation.
Okay. And what was this speculation based on? Was it because of the type of aircrafts that were used?
And that we're always getting attacked by faceless.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Did they at any point communicate with y'all in any kind of way?
What, faceless? No.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure if and what happened to the SAM sites?
They were taken by the enemy. So we followed.
Okay, so you were doing maintenance on the SAM sites. There was 2 helicopters providing you with, defense, security, or whatever. What immediately happened? Because they were stolen, right? How did they steal them? Like, did they start attacking? Oh, wait, where were you then?
We were on the far west side of Fort Angudo, ready to go in the air.
So you yourself weren't doing maintenance. You were there as
air support, yes.
I see. Okay.
Once the SAM turrets were stolen, we went in the air.
I understand. So you were like backup to the 2 that were already in the air?
Yes.
Okay. And so you didn't visually see what happened to the SAM sites?
No.
Was it communicated on the radio what happened to the SAM sites? And what was stated?
Yes. They've stolen some turrets that go after them, everyone in the air.
Okay.
And that's when I think ATC went on the radio, so I responded.
You did yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you identified, hey, this is Darkstone?
Yes.
Okay. Did
To
you?
them, the Darkstone, some turrets were stolen by the enemy.
What do you suppose their intent was? Clearly to steal it. Do you believe that they're stealing it for themselves, or do you believe that it might still be on the island somewhere?
I think they stole it for themselves, and they were shooting us down with them.
Okay. Was any marshal, did you hear any marshals over the radio? Or was it just Ruby?
Ruby.
Okay. And then what happened to you during this whole encounter? Because you're now up in the air. Did you manage to engage?
Yeah, we engaged. We were shooting back at the enemy helicopters, the buzzards.
Yeah.
I lasted quite a long while, and then I got shot down at the lumber yards.
Understood. Did you manage to eject, or did you go down with the ship, so to speak?
My tail got hit, couldn't control the aircraft, hit the ground, and I blacked out for a minute. I woke up injured,
Understood.
couldn't breathe properly, burns all over.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Did y'all attempt to communicate with the marshals today?
That's not my job, sir.
Whose job would that be?
That would probably be our boss, or if the marshals contact us.
Has this sort of incident happened previously where you are attacked without warning?
Yes.
Okay. When was the last time that happened?
Think about a month ago.
Could you describe that incident?
I can't remember the details of every mission.
Understood. Just generally.
We were doing maintenance on our helicopters. And they came in at guns blazing.
On the ground, or did they come in with air support?
They came in vehicles, cars.
I understand. To blow it up?
No, to steal.
Steal the helicopters?
Yes.
Were they Apaches? Did they have machine guns? What kind of helicopters were they?
I think it was smaller helicopters than what we use today.
I got you. Kind of like a buzzard? Or like the big ones that were out today?
Not the buzzards. And I think one was a cargo bob, I think.
Was
Not
it?
too sure.
Was it over? Did any of this engagement happen over the hills?
I don't think so.
Okay. Was law enforcement involved at all for that situation you're
I
describing?
don't think so.
Were they informed as to what occurred after it occurred?
We had no chance that we got shut down.
Well, you're still alive, right? So, I mean, after you were shot down.
I don't remember every details of every mission.
I understand. Look, I'm not trying to press you here. This is my way of, being able to look up notes and whatnot. like I said, I understand you went through a lot. In fact, we lost a couple officers during this entire thing. And I don't know if we're going to get them back. One, his damn head is blown to smithereens.
On your side?
That's right.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And notwithstanding, there was a family that was leaving Polito, and they were hit by one of the SAM missiles. I haven't gotten an update yet, but apparently 2 out of those 5 members of that family have passed away.
Sorry to hear that.
Now, what I am a bit confused of is you mentioned that it's not your job to communicate with law enforcement. 18292.
I'll happily apply with law enforcement, but we're just there for air support, sir.
No, I understand, but is there any like let's say Delta is down, right? He gets sniped in one of these missions. Who does like at that stage? Is there no means by which you can communicate with us?
It's hard to communicate when we're fighting enemies there.
I trust me when I say I understand communication can be very difficult, especially in the midst of things. I mean, even for us, a lot of this sort of happened out of nowhere.
Yes. And that's why I responded on ATC.
You did, and I do appreciate
Yes.
that. Maybe these are some things we got to work on. Now, do you have a unit within Darkstone that handles the investigative nature of what's going on?
I think that's classified, and I think I need to talk to my boss about that once it gets better.
Okay. Okay. The incident that you referred to about a month ago, was it a convoy that was attacked?
Can you repeat that?
Was it a convoy that was attacked? Well, you mentioned about a month ago you've gotten attacked abruptly. It involved someone named Mason Hamilton. Do you recognize that name?
I don't recognize the name.
Do you know other members of Darkstone outside of their... Do you ever share your information with each other? Or is it just all, call signs?
The call signs always change.
Are you aware of any post-mission reports that are provided to law enforcement? Or is that
I'm
outside
unsure.
your purview? Okay, I understand.
Outside my purview.
Earlier I asked, how did you get employed into Darkstone? Did they reach out to you?
Yes.
Okay. Was there training?
Sometimes.
Okay. Were there background checks?
Yes.
Okay. We'll keep this between us, but, I asked some questions about your previous military experience, some of which is questionable. I myself have served in the military. Hence the questions I specified. Now, your secret can stay with between us and the recording. This isn't going to get around. But I do need honesty here so that we ensure that things are handled appropriately. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
Is there anything that happened today that you believe I may need to be made aware of, and other members of law enforcement that will be handling, this situation?
Don't think so, but they did repair one of the sun turrets and drove off.
They repaired one of them.
Yes. I noticed one of them were disabled by the roads. And then there was one fell up in the lumber mill. I was getting repaired. I wasn't sure if it was PD or the enemy. It ended up being the enemy since I started firing at us again. Tried to follow, and then there was a bigger helicopter than the buzzards. Missiles locked onto us. I tried to dodge. But they got my tail, and I went down.
I understand. So when I witnessed the SAM turrets, they were attached to what appeared to be a armored truck or like an armored Jeep. Were those also y'all's assets?
I think so.
Were they?
I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know.
I understand. Do you know whether conventionally they're attached or you know if it's detachable? In other words, while it was getting repaired, do you believe that they may have been attached?
They might have. I just wasn't there.
I understand. Do you have any questions for me?
Do you want me to? What do you want me to tell my boss when he's recovered?
Well, I'd like to speak with him directly.
Okay.
I think I'm not going to press any charges today. I'm not. Look, like I said, I'm very much. Look, I fought the Sanguine War. All right, and I know situations like this can be very difficult. And quite frankly, I myself, cannot, in good conscience, press charges when I feel as though you had to react to a situation that was more or less uncontrollable. So, please do let him know. I'd like to chat, and hopefully we can figure out where things go from there. All right. So
Sure.
you're going to be free to go. We'll go ahead and end the recording here at 8:26, 7:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. We are going to have to keep your weapons and stuff on you.
That's fine.
We can always give those back to, we can always give those back after the fact. I'm just going to check your radio number real quick. All right, fantastic. Let me just do a quick search for you real quick. If there's anything you got to worry about, boom, boom, boom. All right, fantastic. Okay, you got, okay. All right, right this way. All right. You got a way back home? You need to be dropped off anywhere?
Probably back at Sangudo if you can.
Zancudo? All right. Yeah, we'll bring you there.
Thank you.
All right. Get right this way.
Hey, Selena.
I do apologize for all the dramatics. Like I
know.
said, we got to,
you
That's
know.
okay.
It's okay. We'll get it.
I'm just
sorted.
glad I
There's a lot of
survived.
confusion with stuff, and we will get it sorted.
Yeah.
Okay.
we got to be thorough, just like I'm sure y'all got to operate.
I agree. I think that will come from this. So don't. All right. Thank you. I'm okay. No. Yes, I am. Thank you. I'm good. No. No.